Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to be ready to buy a home? Hey there, future homeowners. I'm Ryan Gomillion, your go-to real estate expert here in Austin, Texas. Today, we're going over everything you need to do before you're ready to buy a home. If you've ever dreamt of those keys jingling in your hand or the door swinging open to your dream home, then you're in the right place. Stick around as we unravel the 6 crucial steps in order to set you up for a smooth home buying experience. The first step is often overlooked, but absolutely critical: defining your goals. We're not just talking about the number of bedrooms and bathrooms here. We're talking about your lifestyle, your future plans, and what you truly want in a home. This sets the stage for a successful home buying journey. Really think about how you currently live your life. Think about where you work and what your travel time is like. Think about the restaurants, bars, parks, and entertainment spots you visit. Yes, even that fast food spot you promised you'd eat less of. And also think about how you see your life changing in the next 2 to 5 years. Are you getting married, having kids, retiring, moving for work, or wanting a change of weather? Spend some time planning this out, and from this, your other home goals will take shape. Consider creating a vision board with words and images that represents your dream home. It's a powerful way to visualize and communicate your goals effectively. Finances can be the trickiest part, but don't worry, I'll break it down for you. The first thing you need to do is start saving early. Buying a home is one of the largest purchases we make in our lives, and as you can expect, there are some pretty hefty expenses when you're reaching the closing table. You'll need to have a nest of savings put aside to cover your down payment, your closing costs, and moving-related expenses. Down payments are usually between 3 to 20% of your home purchase price, and closing costs can be another $5,000 to $18,000 on top of that. Moving expenses can also be a few $1,000s, especially if you're making a long-distance move. You'll need to have this money set aside and accessible when buying a home, so the sooner you start saving, the better. The next step involves polishing up your credit. When you apply for a home loan, your credit score will determine whether you qualify for the loan and the interest rates that lenders will offer you. If you don't already know your credit score, request free copies from each of the 3 credit bureaus. If you don't have a credit score yet, see if you can find a low-limit credit card to start building a credit record. Then, make sure you're paying your bills on time and keeping your credit card balances low. You also don't want to close any credit cards because that will lower your available credit and your credit score. As you prepare to start the home purchase process, avoid opening any new credit accounts or making any large purchases like a car, as this would negatively affect your score and lower your home purchasing power. Generally, the higher your credit score is, the better access you will have to competitive rates. Next, you want to pay down any existing debts and reduce big-ticket expenses. Lenders will be looking at your debt-to-income ratio, otherwise known as how your income compares to the amount of money you owe to others. Naturally, you want to owe as little money to others as possible when applying for a home loan. Set a savings plan that includes paying off credit cards, car loans, and student loans while you save for your home. Once you've completed these steps, then it's best to keep an eye on home prices and average interest rates in the areas you're looking for. Then when you're ready to dive into the process, you can start building your home buying team. Explore creative financing options and down payment assistance programs specific to the area that you're planning to buy in. You'd be surprised how many people aren't aware of these resources, especially for first-time homebuyers. Behind every successful home purchase is a dream team. Your real estate agent, your lender, your inspector, your insurance agent, and sometimes your real estate attorney are your key players. We'll discuss how to choose the right professionals for your journey. The first professional you want to have in your corner is your real estate agent. A good agent will lay out the entire home buying process for you and even help connect you with the other professionals you'll need along the way. Your home buying experience can be made or broken based on the realtor that you choose, so make sure you choose wisely. You want someone who is knowledgeable in the areas you're considering, experienced with the type of purchase you're planning to make, up to date on market conditions and developments, and overall, someone that you like and who you can trust to help guide you through your important purchase. Choosing the right lender is just as important as choosing the right real estate agent. Make sure you're exploring at least 2 different options to make sure you're getting the most competitive rate possible and that you're connecting with someone that is responsive and reliable. You'll be communicating with your lender and their team frequently throughout the home buying process, so make sure you choose someone who you feel confident will lead you to the finish line smoothly. The rest of your real estate dream team will form as you go along and will depend on the circumstances of your home purchase. You'll make use of at least one inspector when you go under contract on a home, and then we'll connect with an insurance agent as you select your home insurance provider. Not many deals call for the use of a real estate attorney, but it is good to know one if the need does come up. Interview potential agents like you would for a job. After all, they're working for you. Look for local experts who know the ins and outs of the specific neighborhoods that you're considering. If you're planning on buying a home in the Austin area, either in the next 9 days or 90 days, I would love to help. Call, text, or email me, and we can get the process started. Austin's real estate market is dynamic, and you need to be prepared. We'll discuss market trends, the best time to buy, and strategies for navigating a competitive market. I went into an extra deep dive on the Austin market in one of my recent videos, so I'll make it short for you here. Right now, mortgage rates have had a small uptick and home prices have risen just slightly too. Housing inventory took a pretty sharp dive at the end of 2023, but it is working its way back up. We are still in a more buyer-friendly environment where multiple offers are less common and negotiating is a part of the home buying process again. The springtime is when we typically see most buyers into the market, so right now we are in a small window of lower competition. Each neighborhood in Austin is different though, and it's a good idea to get a neighborhood-specific rundown of the market. Currently, new home builders are offering some of the best deals for home buyers, and I'm encouraging all of my clients to consider them. A realtor like myself can still help you when purchasing a new home, making sure you're educated throughout the process and negotiating for the best deal possible. Explore off-market listings and pocket listings. Depending on what you're looking for, there can sometimes be some hidden gems that don't make it all the way to the public market. Home inspections are your secret weapon for negotiating and ensuring you're getting what you pay for. Let's talk about how to use home inspections strategically and what red flags to look for. After submitting an offer on a home and it's accepted, you enter into what is known as the option period or due diligence period. This is a pre-negotiated length of time where you get to explore all the parts of the home that you can't see on a normal home tour and make sure it is mechanically ready for you as a new homeowner. The best way to do this is to hire a licensed inspector to give you a rundown of the state of the home from the foundation to the roof. In most cases, a general inspector is all you will need to do this, but sometimes you need specialized inspections performed, such as plumbing, foundation, termite, or pool inspections. Your inspector will provide you with a detailed report on the state of the property. You'll next want to discuss this with your agent and find out what is most important for your enjoyment of the home. Keep in mind that inspectors are paid to find problems with the home, so don't be shocked if the report is pretty lengthy. Inspectors look at a home through the eyes of current building codes, and so your home might have some outdated features and construction, especially if you're buying an older home. The items you want to pay extra close attention to are the big ticket items to repair: the plumbing, the HVAC, the roof, the electrical system, and the foundation. Sometimes repairs to these systems can cost tens of thousands of dollars, and so you want to make sure they're in good shape and have some life expectancy left so you're not making a repair within the next few years. After reviewing the report with your agent, you then get the opportunity to negotiate on the home. If anything problematic came up on the report, you can ask the seller to either make the repairs themselves, contribute money towards the repair, or reduce the sales price to make up for the cost of the repairs. The goal is to reach an agreement where you feel like you are buying a home that you can enjoy immediately, and both you and the seller feel treated fairly. Keep in mind that this is all done during the option period, so timing can be tight to inspect, review, and negotiate a win-win for everyone. Make sure you're prepared for this process when putting in an offer for your potential new home. Consider specialized inspections beyond the general ones if they are called for. For example, a plumbing inspection or foundation inspection can save you from potentially costly repairs in the future. Congratulations, you're almost there. Next, I'll guide you through the final steps of navigating the closing process. Okay, you saved for a home, you selected your agent and your lender, you got pre-approved for a loan, you found the house you love, and you made it through the option period. Now what? The next part of the process is all about securing financing and going through the extensive checklist to close on your home. This part is comparatively a little more relaxed for a home buyer, but just as important as the previous steps. You'll be communicating with your lender and their team constantly as you go through the process of loan underwriting. This is where the lender fully verifies your income, assets, debt, credit, and property details to issue your final loan approval. The pre-approval you went through in the beginning was just to look at the surface, whereas underwriting, they will dig in deep into your financial outlook to make sure you're safe to lend money to. You'll want to check your emails constantly and provide any requested information in a timely manner. Another important part of this process is the appraisal. Your lender will hire a licensed appraiser to determine the value of the home you're under contract for. The appraiser will look at the condition of the home, any upgrades, and what similar homes have sold for nearby. It is from this appraisal that the bank will determine how much money they will loan you to make your purchase. It is extra important that you are not overpaying for the home, because if the appraiser deems it is not worth what you are contracted for, then you either have to come up with the excess money on top of your down payment or renegotiate the sales price. Most sellers are not as open to negotiating during this part of the process, so really work with your agent to make sure you're set on a fair price before submitting your offer. Any delays in underwriting can postpone your closing day, so make sure you stay on top of everything. Then once the day finally approaches, you'll want to schedule your closing with the title company. You can pick either an in-person or mobile close if you're moving from out of town, and the title company will handle the final transfer of funds and the signing of the actual deed. For a buyer, closing typically takes about an hour depending on questions and any lender delays, but when the ink is dry and the funds have been transferred, the house is yours. You get to join the prestigious club of homeowners. Don't forget to celebrate! Buying a home can be a stressful process, and so you deserve a well-earned celebration after crossing the finish line. And there you have it, the 6 steps before you own your dream home. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Austin and real estate content. Thanks for joining me today, and remember, your dream home is closer than you think. I'll see you in the next video.